So today, I'm going to do a text-to-world connection, and it's going to be a difficult one. So I'm really going to talk you through how I think about this connection. So try thinking along with this to yourselves while I think about it out loud. Think aloud is an activity that has two purposes. One, so children can hear a fluent reader. She made 19 trips back into the South. Two, so that they can learn how to critically think through literature.
Clarissa Grimes, a fourth-grade teacher at Citizens Academy in Cleveland, Ohio, models the Think Aloud strategy, a key to increasing critical thinking and reading comprehension.
It makes basically just everything so much easier.
Good reading strategies also include
predicting outcomes, cause and effect, analyzing character and plot setting,
and text-to-world connections.
How Think Aloud works is you spend 15 minutes to read. I was too deeply moved by his words to clap. You stop at appropriate points. So I'm a pretty good reader. At the end, you perform the skill out loud. There was a part in there that confused me. So try thinking along with this to yourselves while I think about it out loud.
Thinking through new material requires connecting to the student's known world.
Connections help you understand people's motivations and how those feelings affect the actions they take. And today, the reading selection I'm doing is a nonfiction comment article on the Gettysburg Address that Abraham Lincoln gave at the end of the Civil War.
Clarissa begins by walking students through the steps of a text-to-world connection.
First, text contains something that activates your background knowledge.
Is Libya a country?
It is. Oh, so I'm going to give you a little background knowledge, okay? And the rebels who think that they are not being treated fairly. Second, you compare the situation in the book to a situation that is occurring in the world. I'm going to be connecting one section, just one section, that's hard for me to understand as a reader in this article to what I've seen on the news in Libya.
It's now that she reads a short text.
When Lincoln was done, there was hardly any applause.
Then she begins the Think Aloud process.
The Gettysburg Address is considered to be one of the greatest speeches in history, but no one clapped after he gave it. That confuses me. So how many of you were slightly confused by that? Be honest. Yeah. As a good reader, I'm going to think about what I've seen of the civil wars that are going on right now in the world. So I know that I can compare situations today to situations that happened long ago. And the thing that makes you mad now are the same things that are going to make people mad in 200 years, right? Comparing helps me understand this text.
Whatever we don't understand, she kind of walks us through it.
The final step of the text-to-world skill is connecting actions to feelings.
And I see clips of people in Libya. I make you watch the news, then I watch it. And you see the anger, but then there's always the sadness left over. Because even though they have different opinions, they're all still Libyans. I'm going to connect that to these people listening to this Gettysburg Address on this battlefield. They, like these Libyans, are thinking about all those who died on that field. What I read in this text was an expression of sadness, just like what I saw on the TV was an expression of sadness. So that's my connection.
It's cool to hear her opinion. I match up what she's thinking and what I think. It makes it easy for us because she'll do it herself and then she'll tell us to do it.
I cannot stress this enough. The most important part is how it helps you understand what you read. Critical analysis of both the text they're reading and the world in which they exist. That's how you want them thinking.
Her reading has come a long way with the help of Ms. Grimes. She's taught her different techniques. When I look at the fluency reports, her numbers have skyrocketed.
Ms. Grimes is the greatest teacher ever. She gives us different strategies to make our reading and writing better.
To do a Think Aloud well,
one, do it quick. Make it skill focused. Have the steps on the board behind you. Do it exactly the way you want them to be able to perform the skill once they are proficient at it. Teach them how to think through doing this act so that when they go to do it, They already have the thinking through it part down. Well, if I want them to know it, then I gotta show it. Come on, Socrates, this isn't college, this isn't ancient Greece. We can't walk around in gardens all day. I don't have time for that. They have a lot to learn. They do it though. Put them in togas and slippers, they think it was awesome. There's no better reason to really just put on your full armor rag, go out your house every day ready to do war, and I'm ready. I will battle for my kids to learn. Do what it takes, man. So, and there's just no better reason than education. And it's a job that I actually feel really motivated to do well on because it's important.